Hi guys, Dr. Darlin Opsiger here. I am, I guess, being blown off by my 12 o'clock appointment for somebody that was supposed to be live on Zoom with me. So instead, I'm going to work on my full proxy session, who is just choosing to work by um, basically that's just getting their reports emailed to them later, and I'm just, doing their correction. So I'm going to, let me share my screen. Get this going, set up, hang on. Second. Sized a little bit. Okay. Hi guys, Dr. Darlin Opsiger here. I was just blown off. And kind of have a no-show here on my noon appointment. So instead, I am going to record my proxy session here. I am, hang on, my computer's doing stupid stuff. All right, let me try this again. Hi guys, Dr. Darlin Offsiger here. I had my 12 o'clock appointment not show up for the live Zoom. So we'll file that away under Don't Be That Guy. And instead, I'm going to record one of my proxy sessions for a client. And let me get this lined up a little bit better. So this is what we are working on. Basically, she's dealing with a sluggish liver, some elevated liver enzymes from her last lab testing. She's having difficulties digesting fats with possible food allergies related to that. This is the second session for her that we're working on, and basically there's more to do in this thread, so we're just going to keep on with this thread. So I'm going to start out with a moment of silent prayer, radiating love and gratitude. Okay. Now I'm going to intend to make my connection. My name is Betty. Yes. Okay. So is there more that we can do on this sluggish liver, elevated liver enzymes, problems with fat, etc.? Yes. Is the first thing in the left, right, one? Okay, we're in pathogen, left, right. We're in the energy of pathogen, left, right. One, one, two. Okay, we're at the an energy of fungus. I'm seeing this a lot lately. Okay, is there something related? Is there some there's an association? Is that the only thing we need to know? Yes. 1A. Okay, back to home. Yes. Is that left, right, 1, 2? We're in a misalignment of some sort. Left, right, 1. We're in the skeleton misalignment. Left, right, 1, 2. Into the thoracic cage. Left, right, 1, 2. Okay, this is equilibrium. This is interesting. So I think this has come up before. Specifically fungal related. I wonder if does that put pressure or something on the thymus? Maybe. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, is there anything else we need to know? Um, is there an association with that misaligned manubrium? There is. Okay. So this onion has another layer to it. So let's find out what that is. Back to home. Yes. Okay, left, right, 1, 2, 3. Something nutritional or lifestyle. Left, 1, 2, 3. We've got a magnetic field distortion. Is that, or maybe it's a distortion. Left, right. So a deficiency. MF deficiency. Okay. Is there something else we need to know about that magnetic field deficiency? Is there an association? No. Okay. So this one's we're ready to clear this out. Give that a boost. All right. Basically, energy of lacking is that now. Okay. Okay. Is there another association with the misalignment, the manubrium? Is there anything else we need to know before we reset that? No. Okay. So let's realign that thoracic manubrium. Let's give some healing energy to it. So we are now realigned and happy. Yep. Okay. All right. Is there something else associated with that energy of fungus? There is. Okay. So this is going to be 1B. My going back to the home. Yes. Left, right, 1. Another pathogen. Left, right. Another energy. Left, right. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have energy of bacteria. Frequently with larger pathogens like this. So you have fungus. So a lot of times with fungus, you're either going to have a related or attached bacterium, biofilm, virus, that kind of stuff. Sometimes there's mold on it. Um, so larger parasites will be parasitized with other other pathogens. So the larger the pathogen, kind of the more the onion can kind of, becomes what is it? The spider that swallowed the fly, who swallowed the, whatever that creepy thing. So is there anything else to know about that energy of bacteria? Is there any other association with that? No. So we're able to just clear out that energy of bacteria. All right, let's do main system. A little, kind of clear out the immune system, the detox pathways, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Is there another association with that energy of fungus? There isn't. Okay. So again, we're clearing out that energy of fungus and giving the immune system a boost. Sure. Good one. All right. On to it. Is there another thread and working towards this specific goal? Yes. Okay. Um, is it something from the left? First, second, third. We're in a toxin. Two. Second thread is like what? Left, right, one, two, three, four. Environmental, left, right, one, two, carpet and furnishing. Is there anything else we need to know? There is. Okay, let's go in here. Do we need to know the source? Do we need to know the age? Okay. Is it something recent? Within the last year, 2 years, within the last 2 years? Do do I need to know anything more specific than that? No. Okay. Okay. Um, is there anything else to know? Is there an association? There is. We are to A. Back to the home. Yes. Left. One, two. Circuit and system. It's being affected. Left, right. One. It's affecting an organ. Is it the left, right? Two. It's the gallbladder. Okay. Is there anything else we need to know specifically about this imbalance in the gallbladder organ? Is there an association? There is. Okay. And it's not surprising that we would have this come up with, the, trying to determine the problems with the digestive fats and things. Okay, back to home. Yes. Okay, this is going to be left, right, one, two, misalignment, left, right, one, skeletal, left, right, left, one, left, right, one, two, thoracic. Is there multiple, just one being affected? Is it the left, the right? One, two, T5, T5 is being affected. Six, not four. Okay, T5. Liver, solar plexus, circulation, heart, esophagus, stomach. So you think that's also related to fats and digestive issues? Yes. Okay. So is there anything else we need to know or decode? Is there a specific association with this? No. So we're kind of at the end of this particular layer. So let's reset the misalignment at the T5. Let's bring in some healing energy. Let's smooth everything out. Okay, is it realigned and now happy? Full flow? Yep. Okay. All right. Is there another association with that imbalance in the gallbladder? Yes. Just check and make sure I didn't get So this will be 2B. All right, back to home, left, right, 1, 2, 3, back to nutrition or lifestyle, left, right, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's left, right, 1, 2, water utilization. Is there something more we need to know? Okay, right, do we need to just find the association? Yep. Okay. Let's drill into what's causing that water utilization. Is it left, right, one? How did I know? Is it left, right? Energy, left, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a biofilm. Is there something more we need to know? Yes. Is it just the association? No. So something specific. Do we need to know where? Do we need, was it absorbed or inherited? Do we need to know when? Okay. Was it something recent? Am I measuring in months, years, weeks? Okay. Is it more than a week, more than 2, more than 4, more than 6, more than 12 weeks? Is it ongoing? Okay. Is there anything else we need to know? Yes. Do we need something more specific than just within the last 12 weeks? No. Do we need to know a life event? No. Do we need to know where it's located? Yes. Okay. Wonder why it came up like that. Um, is the where gonna be another association? Yeah, okay. So the only thing left to learn is the association. Okay, so this really is going to be 2B, 1A. All right, go back to home, going back to the home, left, right, 1, back to pathogen, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, biofilm. Yes, we already know that. Is there a film on the biofilm? Like, that's not a thing. You know, maybe. So it's the energy of the biofilm. Okay, is that why it sent me back here? Yes. Okay. Am I ready to find the body part that's associated? Yes. Am I going back to home to circuits and systems? Okay. Left, right, 1, 2. It's on a gland. Left, 2. Female glands. Left, 1. Ovaries. Okay. Is that the only thing we need to know? Okay. All right. Is it a misalignment? It's just an imbalance. Okay. is there anything else we need to know? Is there another association? There is. Am I going back to circuits and systems, into glands, back to the home? Is it left, right, 1, 2, left, left, 1, 2, common misalignment, left, right, 1. Okay, female ovaries and misaligned uterus. Is this complete and accurate? Is there anything else I need to know? Are these things connected? Yeah. Okay, can they be cleared at the same time? Okay, so that misaligned uterus is actually an association with those female ovary. The female ovary, first of all, is it ovary one-sided or both-sided? So it's ovaries. Okay. Is the misaligned uterus another association? Okay. So this really needs to be this way. 2B1A1. Wow. I don't know that I've ever had like a layer like this far out. Okay. Is there anything else to know about that misaligned uterus? Okay, is there any other association with that misaligned uterus? Okay, so we're ready to realign the uterus. Okay, so let's realign the uterus, straighten everything up, bring some healing into the area. Okay, is that uterus now aligned and cleared out? Yes. All right. Is there any other association with that imbalance in the female ovaries? Um, no, is there another association in that imbalance in the female ovaries? There is. Okay. This is 2B1A2. All right, back to home. Is it left? 1. Okay, we have an energy left, right, 1, 2. We have an emotional energy left, right. Okay. I have an emotional compound. Left, right, 1. Common. Is it more than 2? Is it more than 3? 3. Okay, is the first one what I found in row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 1, 2, 5A2, correct? Yep. Okay, is the second one row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Column A, B. Is it 1? 5B1, correct? Is the third item in row 1, 2? Is it row A, B, row A? Is it in row A, row B? 1, 2, 2B2. Okay. All right, let's 5A2. and dread, and then 5B1, dread, conflict, and 2B2, helplessness. Is there anything else we need to know about this common emotional compound? Do we need an age? Do we need an event? Do we need a location that it's stored? Yeah. Okay. What do you need? Where is it stored in the female ovaries? No. Is it in the in that general area? No. Okay. So circuits and systems. Um, left, right, 1, 2, going to the glands, left, right, 1, something, brain gland, to the left, the right, 1. Okay. Is it affecting the pituitary? It's like stored there, affecting there, it's like actually stored there. Let's just say in pituitary gland. Okay, is that all I need to know? Um, does the pituitary need to be treated? Yes. Okay. So this is really an association. Okay. I'm just going to put it like up under this because it's related to that. Like I'm so far out of the thread here that it's getting like insane. Never had a thread this like, I mean, I have how many layers upon layers upon layers here. This is really interesting. Um, is there anything else? Else I need to know? Okay. Is this is this misaligned? It's just an imbalance. Okay. Let's clear out that imbalance in the pituitary gland. Energy. Okay. Is there any other association with that emotional compound? Okay, so I'm ready to correct that. Okay. Let's clear out that dread, conflict, helplessness. Okay. Is that now gone? Um, is there any other association with that um, with the imbalance in the female ovaries? So we're ready to clear that out. Okay. So let's correct that imbalance in both of the ovaries. Detox that. Bring healing energy to them. Okay. Now, is there any other association with that biofilm? Okay, so we're ready to clear out that biofilm energy. Okay, so let's clear out the biofilm energy. Let's reset the immune system. Good. All right. Is there any other association with that water utilization? Okay, so clear that up. Okay. Clear the energy. That's utilization. Okay. Is there any other association with that gallbladder imbalance? Yes. Okay, what is this gonna be? This is going to be should wait. This is really this is really 2A2, right? This is really 2A2, right? 2A2. Okay. Like everything in this thread needs to be corrected. Okay. So this really is going to be two to A3. Is that right? Yes. Okay. Oh, okay. Am I going back to circuits and systems? Home. Is it circuits and systems? No. Okay. Left, right, one. Hey, hold on just a second.
Dr. Peter McCullough.
That's me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
So yeah, Dr. McCullough just released a new video this morning at, well, I guess on Vigilant Fox, but yeah, talking again about the McCullough protocol. They're still trying to get people to do it. Can you believe that people are still watching commercials for Pfizer in their predictive programming? that they get over. I mean, I can't believe it. We got Pfizer commercials going on. We got Dr. McCullough still out there trying to spread the word. I mean, how has this stuff not been outlawed? Why is Dr. Fauci not? I mean, can we even call him a doctor? Why is that evil, you know, subhuman being, Dr. Anthony Fauci, who we, running all of this stuff into the, I mean, I just can't even believe it. It's that guy should be, slowly dying somewhere, like with a slow IV drip of cyanide. He's just bad, evil, evil. So yeah, you got to watch that one when you get a chance. So talk to me, body
Okay.
code me,
Um, okay. Give me, let me re-share my screen.
share my screen.
Oh,
I'm ready to go off, man. I'm telling you, I've even posted some stuff on Twitter again today. I'm like, I'm ready to start tearing into things. The silent majority is going to be silent no longer.
you think?
I think so. I think we're at that point. We're
Uh,
at the precipice. We're at the precipice.
yeah, well, I mean, that feels like that's been a thing for a very long time now, but yet,
Yes, ma'am. Yet still, they continue with their inversion attempts
okay.
at humanity.
So I am sharing my screen.
So I can't see that real well just because I'm on my phone right now, but hopefully I can see a little bit. I can turn it maybe sideways. Let's see if I can go. That's good. Oh yeah, I can see it much better now. Okay.
Is it itty bitty?
Okay, yeah.
You see it?
And then go back to the screen. Yeah, okay. So we got energy, pathogen, we got circuit systems,
Okay.
misalignment. Okay, I can't see really below that. How do I get? Okay, I'll have to go to full screen, I guess. But yeah, go ahead, run me through it.
Okay. So first of all, there's something specific you would like to work on? I mean, we can um I mean, I
My
feel
anger.
like you're let's just call it scary blood. Scary blood.
Okay. Oh
Uh
yeah, yeah. You mean the inoculation, post inoculation scenarios?
yeah. So, the scary blood, or, whether you want to put it as detox, or,
Yeah, I
whatever,
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
um, whatever language you want to use, because the language matters, because
Foul language. That's what I'm gonna use. Foul language. I want it emphatic. I want it emphatically.
mad
Yeah.
church words, like few mad church
Potty,
words.
potty mouth language. I want potty mouth language. Can you
Um,
see? So do you see me like straight up and down again? What am I? Am I sideways? Is the phone sideways?
you're, I mean, yeah,
Am I not?
you're more of a, I mean, it's not exactly a 16 by 9, but yeah,
I'm right side up.
more landscape versus vertical, or
Okay, cool.
horizontal
Hey,
versus
that's a great app, huh? They coded that. They coded that right. Right. So what
um
do we have here? Why don't you just run me through it? Like, help me along. You kind of know a little bit about my story, so you tell me, guide me through what's
yeah, I mean,
best.
so I mean, we can use I mean, how would you describe how you're being afflicted? Let's put it that way.
Oh, well, I have a severe loss of energy. So, I mean, I just don't have the energy anymore to do much. If I do, it's in short bursts, so I'll feel good for maybe an hour or two, maybe especially like after I take my cell food or I take my masterpiece, right? And I get my supplements going, I kind of get that roll, right? Where I kind of build up, where I could feel each kind of little progression where I could feel, okay, the masterpiece feels good. And then, after that, if I get my coffee and I put some, cell food in there and I take my nattokinase and my glutathione, my NAC with that, then I start to feel pretty good, and I got a little bit of a run of energy for a while and then I fade. That's one thing. The brain fog has been horrendous, right? With the tinnitus. I mean, that when I came to Atlanta, the tinnitus was so bad. I mean, that's why I really couldn't even sleep on the plane. I mean, my ears were just ringing all the time. And so, after I started getting, the natto and I'm taking black seed oil extract too, right? I bought a big jar of that, organic, non-GMO with the Thymoquinine. And but yeah, it's like that was really something that was noticeable for me. I noticed this shift in kind of the way time progressed. Maybe it's because I broke my watch, but it's just like, okay, wow, it's like everything seems to take a little bit longer and than it used to. And yeah, it's just like, you know,
So you would, I
you,
mean,
you can
how
tell.
would you paraphrase all of that just as vaccine
I would,
injury, or
yeah, yeah.
is
I mean,
that how you would?
vaccine.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Traditional Pfizer vaccine injury symptoms. Loss of energy, insomnia. What do they call it? Like head fog or whatever you want to call
right.
it.
Yeah, brain fog.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, memory issues. Cognitive issues, right? Just processing, just kind
Right,
of your
right.
thoughts get stuck sometimes. You're like, okay, what am I doing? Um, yeah, the lack of energy, right? The what else? I would say, geez, I mean, what else? It's like, I used to have a lot of like hypertension in my muscles and stuff and carry a lot of really, I was just before I started doing the foot baths and getting some of that metal out of me, I think I was just toxic, right? I just had a lifetime of built up metals and shit, being around cars and exhaust and airplanes and flying in airplanes all the time, right? So I'm always up in the upper atmosphere. I'm working with 4G, 5G, mostly 4G base stations, right above my head, right in my lab
Okay,
for a
so
year and
maybe, I mean,
a half.
maybe we will phrase it as detoxing from vaccines, um,
And
and
radiation
or
therapy,
EMF, and
environmental
then
radiation therapy.
essentially just prioritizing um, the specific symptoms,
Sure.
something along those lines. So,
Great. Groovy. The Trump phenomenon. It's a Trump phenomenon.
um, because you do have like a fairly long term history of EMF, right? I mean, in
20
your
years.
work,
20
right?
years.
So,
And I'm talking everything from high powered microwave radiation to millimeter wave radiation to,
right,
Wi-Fi.
and body code like really kind of um, will help us find and prioritize those things. So,
Yeah. Yeah. But I firmly believe that I'm due for a career change at this point. I cannot, go in with good conscience and start working with freaking RF technology anymore. You're talking to a guy that doesn't even want Wi-Fi access points in his house. See, that's what happens, man. You learn too much, man. Doctor, I like to say, man.
sure.
It just comes out too easy, man. And what's Durwood up to this morning?
Um, I just all kinds of real estate stuff,
Killer.
and probably also dealing with the stuff with the our kind of, I don't know, pending lawsuit or whatever, like our battle with the insurance company stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all got some litigatory issues.
Oh, just drama nonstop for
Drama.
okay.
Drama for the months.
Um,
Did
Paul,
you
are
ever
you
watch that show Bewitched?
56? Is that what you are? You're
Yeah,
56? Okay.
56. I'll be 57 in June. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Getting older real fast.
So does that look good to you? I don't know if you can see the notes. That might be a little small, but basically I'm phrasing it as our session goal is
No,
detoxing from COVID-19 vaccine and EMF and associated symptoms of loss of energy, cognitive brain function, and memory. And then
I
I'll
would
just
call it
kind of
chronic
like
EMS. I would call it chronic EMF, right?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm a case for disability at this point. What do you think about that, Doc?
I'm not the doc to ask for that. I'm not going to write you a medical note anyway, even if that was a thing.
We got to get you a prescription pad.
So, um, okay. So in body code, basically I'm going to use muscle testing. You can kind of sort of see my testing. I try and keep it like above, the fold where you can see my hands.
Can I
But
put
I
you full
use the
screen?
O-ring method.
Show
So,
me go full screen on me. Let me see that. I can't really see you as well as I can see the slides or the.
well, yeah, I mean, you're not it's more important that you be able
There
to
you go.
see the
I
menu,
got you now.
you
All
know.
right, now I got you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so in body code, we start with a moment of silent prayer where we're just going to radiate love and gratitude.
Okay.
For you, for the work, for, the opportunity to get all of these things released on you. We're going to be kind of drilling into your body's priorities. Your subconscious mind knows like where your greatest areas are, how much you can deal with at any given time, that kind of stuff, and it'll prioritize it. And we'll tap into that through muscle testing. Um,
Cool.
it'll make a little more sense, kind of as we go forward. But we're just kind of one by one, we'll just kind of drill into the layers, figure out, what's affecting what, and then kind of use the technique to kind of rebalance that or realign or whatever needs to happen. So it'll make more
Cool.
sense as we go through. So let's just take the moment of silence. Okay. Um, So first of all, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm tapped into you by my name is Paul. Yes. So I have a strong to that. So I'm acting as your surrogate, your proxy, long distance. Okay. So is there something that we can do for detoxing from the COVID-19 vaccine and chronic long-term EMF and all of the associated symptoms with that? Yes. Are we starting from the left side, the right? Is it first, second? Okay, we in misalignment. Is it from the left, the right, first, second, third? We're in meridians. Is it the left, the right? We're in an extraordinary meridian. Is it the left, the right? 1, 2, 3. The penetrating meridian. This is a misalignment. Okay, let's look at this. I'm not even familiar with this particular one.
All right, cool. Something
Well,
different.
I mean, I know the main meridians like the back of my hand. These extra ones, not so much. Heart and circulatory system,
Ooh.
kidneys and stomach, which I mean, obviously we know how much the clot shot like affects
Dude, I'm dumping
circulation.
dumping buckets of that shit every day, every other day. Come on, it's
um,
too much. But
so
hey,
you
I'm
know,
holding out hope for this masterpiece solution, man. As a matter of fact, I got to go take some right now. I think it's looking pretty good. I think this stuff is legit,
oh, that's interesting too.
right?
Um, so I don't know how much of
Talking, I'll
this
be right
you
back.
can
I'm just gonna
see.
grab
So I'm
some.
just going to read through the symptoms of imbalance. Um,
Okay.
you've got the female reproductive system, which, obviously doesn't apply to you.
No, it does not. We can go ahead and check that one off. We'll go check it out.
Nausea, gastrointestinal issues, circulatory system issues, musculoskeletal, spiritual,
Hey, look at this. Can you see?
depression, and anxiety.
Can you see?
Yeah, that's your masterpiece.
Yeah, this is good stuff. Go ahead, I'm
Um,
listening. So, I noticed a lot of my stomach related issues have all sort of subsided since I really started focusing on, kind of getting back to my health.
well, yeah, I mean, okay. So later I'll kind of work all this up in the notes when I send you the notes, to kind of go into that further. Is there anything else we need to know? Is there an association with it? There is.
I'm a firm believer
Bacterium,
in this cannabis sativa as a healing agent. And
left, right, one.
yeah, I'm a proxy.
Okay, so we're in the energy of a pathogen, which is related to that misaligned penetrating meridian. So it's something from the left, the right, one, two, three. It's a bacteria. And this is the energy of bacteria. So I kind of need to go into the difference. So on pathogen, I'll go back to this menu. Basically, if it's a physical pathogen, you actually have an active something or other, infestation, invasion, infection, whatever. The
Lovely.
energy of a pathogen basically is the residual energy left over from a previous infection or affliction, whatever. The problem with that energy is basically the immune system is going to keep going. It's like it's looking for the boogeyman that doesn't exist. So your immune system will be kind of
That's what I call an autoimmune response, right?
um
Well, it's similar. It's sort of similar in nature, the way that
well,
the
my
body's both
my take
producing
on
and
autoimmunity only happens with super toxic cells. I mean,
uh,
that's my take.
okay.
All autoimmunity is basically auto intoxication as far as I'm concerned,
So
because
that means your body's producing the poison and it's trying to cure it at the same time, right? It's sort of my
yeah,
understanding from
well, I mean, your cells look so crapped up to your body that it doesn't even recognize it as you,
right. Yeah,
right?
I mean that's yeah.
So, I mean, boil it down real simple. Like that's my take on it.
Yeah.
So, if you detox it, detox whatever, I mean, especially at the cellular level, most of that's going to go away. But you also need to reset the energetic system, because if you don't, that's the informational piece. Like your body is going to always want to keep doing those same things it's always done. So I view the energy work as, think of it this way. It's like if your immune system and your neural networks and every all the information that's running through your body, hormonal, like all of it, if you were a computer, it'd be like flushing out your cache and cookies, right? So like your body gets the opportunity to kind of restore it back to the originally scheduled programming and like how
Oh,
it intended. And that's kind of what the energy work does. Um so basically when we clear out the energy of the bacteria, it's just going to kind of, like I said, kind of reset it all to give it the ability to. Now this energy of this particular bacteria is related to something specific. You could have a lot of different previous bacterium energies. So is there anything else we need to know? Is there another association with this? There is. So this usually tells us the
hold on,
where
I gotta
and
grab a
what's
charger.
being affected.
Hold on, I gotta grab a charger. Be right back.
Okay. Is the association on the left, the right, one, two, it's another misalignment. Is it left, right, one, two, soft tissue, is it left, one, organ, Left, right, one, spine, gallbladder. Paul, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear
So
me?
I just went through and kind of was, decoding what's associated with that energy of bacteria, and came up that you have a misaligned gallbladder. That's basically associated with that energy of bacteria. Usually it's like the cause or causes, depending.
I believe you. I've had my suspicions.
Is there anything else to know about that misaligned gallbladder? Now, usually misalignments they can be like little just tweaks or kind of blockages, or where organs or bones or whatever we're talking about are just like shifted just a little bit off kilter. You don't have the right kind of flow, the right, whether that flow
Lack
is
of some
like
supplement or just whatever.
biochemical or even energetic, like,
Right, right.
the
Yeah, the whole range.
informational network, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else we need to know? Is there an association? There is. So you're right off the bat, you're kind of at like varying different layers of the onion, and you have to kind of get to the very end and kind of work your way back. Okay, should we go back to home? I'm going to home. Okay, is it left? 1, 2, 3. We're at a toxin. Left. 1, 2, 3. Got a food toxin. Is it from the left, from the right? 1, 2. We've got a GMO food. Toxic GMO food. Is there anything else to know about that? Is it ongoing? Is there an association? There's not. Okay, so we're going to, and you don't need to take notes. I'll give you later on, I'll give you like a full report. Um,
Okay.
all right, so do we need to know specifically what it is? No. So usually when it's just kind of a weird one-off kind of thing, we don't need to learn anything more. Okay, so we're finally ready to clear our first layer. So what I've got is a mega magnet. These are one of these
Can I see that
hillbilly
again?
metal fishing like
Let me see
off
that
the
again. Oh,
bridges.
really? Yeah, fuck yeah. Let
So
me see
this
that
is
again.
like I don't know, I think this is an 800-pound magnet or
Wow.
something.
Let
So
me see.
it's
Show
got
it to
a
me again.
it's got a big
Oh, yeah.
pull. Uh,
Heck yeah.
so very strong magnet. Now, it doesn't require a lot. I mean, I can even use the magnetism of my own hand, but I like using a strong metal. I mean, a strong magnet. You can feel the shifts. And I just feel like it gets more of the, just gets more of it out. And you can feel the shifts.
Nice.
So, okay, so we're ready to clear out that toxic GMO food. We are. Okay. So I'm just swiping it, correcting that energy, kind of getting it out of the detox and eliminated pathways. Okay, is that nice and strong? It is. Okay. All right. Is there another association with that misaligned gallbladder? There is. So we've got another layer to that specifically. Going back to home, to food. Okay. Left, right, 1, 2, 3. We're in a nutritional additive. Do we need to know something specific? We do. Is there an association? We need to know the source. Is it energetic? It's physical. Is that what we needed to know? Do we need to know the age? Okay. Is it something recent? First half of life, second, 20s, 30s, 40s, first half, second, 45, 46, 47, 47. Is that all we need to know? Yes. Okay. Now, you don't have to worry about what it was at 47. This is just allowing your subconscious mind to go index it and know exactly. It knows. You don't necessarily need to know. Sometimes people know, sometimes they know during, I mean, like as soon as I basically call it out, they know. Sometimes they know when I swipe, and sometimes they know like a day or two later.
Okay.
So any of those things, and sometimes they never know, and all of that is okay because you don't
Okay.
need to know. So, okay,
Okay.
is there anything else we need to know, or any other associations before we clear that toxic nutritional additive at 47? No. So we're ready to clear that out.
Oh, look at this big boy. Look at it. Oh, isn't he cute? Can you see the doggy? Oh,
We're clearing out the detox and eliminated pathways. Okay, nice and strong.
oh, look at he's coming in here to keep me company. He keeps an eye on me. He's an angel doggy.
Okay. Is there anything else to know about that misaligned gallbladder? Okay, we're ready to reset that. Okay, so we're going back up to the misaligned gallbladder and we're resetting that, kind of straightening it up, and bring in some extra energy to the area. A nice flow. Okay. Is there anything else we need to know, or an association of that energy of bacteria? No, so we can clear out that energy of the bacteria, reset the immune system.
Okay, buddy, I'll be done in a few minutes. Okay, I'll be done in a little while. Yeah, go kick back. I'll be done in a few minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is there any other association or anything else we need to know on that misaligned penetrating meridian? Okay, so we're ready to reset that misaligned penetrating meridian. Let's bring in some extra energy. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the only thing with the strong magnets. I need to get new glasses that are not metal for this work. It's not the
I think
first
you
time
just
I've
want to do
attached my
that.
glasses. It's like,
You just trying to start that fishing early on a Friday, aren't you?
yep, sure am. Okay, there's are in a new thread. Okay, so we're in a brand new thread.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that quantum?
left. What's that? Is
Is
that
that
left?
quantum? A quantum thread.
Right. Okay, we've got another energy pathogen. So left, right, one is the energy of a parasite. I mean, just to clarify, almost everything, I mean, biofilm may not qualify as a parasite, possibly. The rest of
Bio,
that, well, a prion might not be.
the
But
amyloid,
virus, fungus, mold, bacteria, they're
amyloid,
all parasites. But
candidus aura.
in, in body code, parasite really is referring more to sizable worms, things.
Okay.
Is there something else to know about the energy of parasite? That just the association? Yeah. Okay. So it does have something associated with it. The left, right, 1, 2, a misalignment, left, 1, and the system, left, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there 5? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got the
5 more freaks.
micro biome. Okay. Is there something else we need to know? Is there an association? There is. I'm gonna bet it's gonna be a food, but maybe not. Let back to home. It's from the left, right, 1, left, right, back to an energy of pathogen. Left, 1, 2. Okay, energy of virus. We need to know which one. Is it COVID-19? It is. Okay. Is there anything else to know? Is there an association? There is. And I just venture to guess because, hello, we're working on detoxing from the COVID-19 vaccine. So, you know, it
Yeah.
just stands to reason that the energy of that would be in there. But I guess it's good to know that it's not the actual live virus, which I'm not saying that that won't come up. Maybe it will, you know.
Hey, do you still have your old microscope? You want to sell it?
Um, no, because my first microscope, um, that one, I mean, I didn't have like, that wasn't live. That was just when I was doing dry blood studies, so it wasn't even that high of a magnification. Um, that one I lost when I sold my clinic um, years ago, and I think the woman actually lied to me about it because I think she had given it to her kids, and who
Oh no.
was digging on
Okay.
it, and she
That's
like,
all good. I just thought I'd ask if you still had it just laying around or something and it was just taking up space.
you know, is there an association with that COVID-19 energy? Okay, 2.
Okay. You're still there, right? Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. 2A, 1A. Left, 1, 2. We're in a circuit in the system. Left, right, 1, 2, 3. Left, 1, 2. We're in the aura. So basically, the aura is going to be, your energy field, like,
I'm ready.
the
Touch up my auras.
outermost layers. Um, is there another association? Is there anything
Tune up
else?
my auras. They need
Okay,
to be
so
cleansed.
basically we are um, we're just going to correct that imbalance in the energy field that's related to the energy of the COVID-19 virus. Okay, is there another association with that? There is. So let's see, this will be that. B. Back to circuit and system, back to home.
So my dad was real tight-lipped last night about his ionic detox experience because I told you I sent one to his house, right?
Right.
Yeah. All I got was, yeah, I set it to 1.7. Okay, that's it. I can't wait to get your ass on the phone.
um, Okay, so associated with that energy of COVID-19 virus is free radicals. Um, this is
Yeah, lots.
excessive toxic free radicals. Okay, anything else to know? Is there an association? There is. This is like a crazy long thread.
Crazy long thread. So, did you have any post discussions yesterday about our evil plans?
Our evil plans.
Uh-huh.
I never have evil plans.
Well, you know what I mean. You know, our little plot to save humanity.
Um,
Just
yeah,
that.
while I'm running down this next thread. Oh, you can't walk and chew gum. Do you have a laptop or something else you have like available? Well, just
Yeah, I got two laptops sitting here, but the questionable
okay,
cell coverage over
go
there. Let
um
me go over there. I can put you on a little spot where I can get good coverage. Hold on, let me just move over there. To the machines.
okay, so I think I told you some of the stuff with the methylene blue and all of the weird
So
um because the methylene blue is some of the best stuff at detoxing the hydrogels.
yeah, I checked that
And
stuff out, man. That's what they use for looking in your blood and stuff. But then they found all these great, helpful, useful effects as a result.
yeah, well, I was on it, and first of all, there's several things that I don't like about it. I mean, it stains it'll stain your mouth, stain your teeth, but the really most troubling thing is the crazy like green pea.
Okay, wait. So I lost you. I just got back in the meeting. Say that again. Go ahead.
The crazy green pea.
What about that?
So I urinate green after I have
Your
the
body.
methylene blue.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That
and
doesn't
it's
surprise your
just
body.
very disturbing. I mean, like, because the very first time, you hear that they're trying to get you to take methylene blue, and you're like, what? Okay, I've only been using that stuff in a lab to dye like dead blood for how long? Like it just doesn't give you warm fuzzies.
No, no. But
But
apparently, there's all these fantastic side effects.
no, no, I know. That's the reason why I did it. I mean, I've got a
Right.
bottle. I was taking it, but like I
Sure.
said, I mean, I was getting ready. I knew I'm probably going to have to go back to the doctor and all of the stuff. So I'm just like, I really would rather not be peeing green.
Well, you're throwing off a lot of vitamin C too, right? Aren't you taking high dose vitamin C
um,
and multi? Right? You're taking all kinds of different stuff that's going to make your pea green. If you weren't
oh no,
throwing
no,
off,
no, no. I mean, no. I, I mean, what you're going to get from taking what what do I want to say here? Uh,
find the right words because the words are important.
the semi the the more difficult to assimilate B vitamins, let's just call it that, okay?
Okay.
That are going to get dumped out in your urine. Those are kind of neon, like a funky neon mellow yellow color, right?
Is that actually the chemical process that's
When
taking place?
I'm, what's that?
Is that the actual process that's taking place when I mean, what causes your urine to turn green, right? That's the question we're answering.
Well, that green and this green are not the same greens.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
just
oh, okay.
saying, like, that is
Oh,
more of a, I mean,
oh,
it's a neon yellow. Like, I understand it's a little,
it has its
what is
own
that color
distinct color,
specifically? Is it
right? You would say it has its
is
own
it
distinct color.
chartreuse? Is it chartreuse? Whatever. Like
Chartreuse.
that kind of glowy, in between yellow and green color.
Okay.
When
Okay.
I say green, no, I mean green.
Okay. So let's call it distinct. It has its own. You can tell when you're taking it. It's a very distinct color.
Like it's the green I'm talking about from taking methylene blue is about like a Kelly green. Like it's not,
Fluorescent.
gee, I'm just
Fluorescent.
dumping like
Yeah.
some
It's like
synthetic B vitamins here. I mean,
rumble
this is
green.
like, what kind of radioactive alien are you exactly? Like it is bizarre. So that was part of my, my issue, but my biggest issue with it is because when I was doing body code, I started having excess indigo colors coming up in my sessions.
What does that mean? Excess indigo colors.
So in one of, and I'm not even sure where it is actually, okay, I'm on misalignment. Let me finish up this thread and then I will look it up to
Yes,
show
ma'am.
you in body code, because I know you're like, wait, what? But let me just finish this. Okay.
Handle your skin.
So the misalignment associated with the excessive toxic radicals, is it left, right, one, two, something in the soft tissues, probably where it's being stored, left, right, one, two, it's in the fascia. Okay. Okay, so
Fascia? It's in the fascia?
it's in the fascia.
The fascia.
So
Do you know the fascia?
if you don't know what the fascia is, so every, like, the fascia is just one, like one organ, I guess. Technically it's got to be an organ. It's
The
one
fascia?
piece, and if everything in your body was like covered with kind of like a saran wrap layer, that's what the fascia is, and it covers all of your organs, like everything. I mean,
Okay.
absolutely
Won't touch my
everything in your body.
interstitial fluid?
But it's one long piece. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like probably what separates out or
Divides or some kind.
divide. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like the division. So it, like, the interstitial fluid, it'd be about the equivalent on the cellular level to the cell wall to the interstitial, right?
Gotcha. Yeah.
This is from like the interstitial to the actual organs, bones, ligaments, like everything.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So part of
Absolutely
the
everything.
vascular system going all the way. Yeah.
Right. So it's like kind of the cell wall of your entire body. But when it gets
You
misaligned,
need one
just
of
think
those
of it
three.
like
You need one of
as a
those
sheet,
3D.
as a
Yeah.
sheet on your bed that you would
Yeah.
just like rumple up, so it can kind of crumple, it can just get like askew or whatever.
Okay.
And any ripple in that fascia can like affect the whole thing, which is connected to your entire body. So usually fascial distortions or misalignments come up like pretty early in your overall healing, because it can create so many issues to so many things.
Oh,
So
wonderful.
is there anything else we need to know about that fascial misalignment, any other association? No. So we'll get
What
to the
about my
point where
interstitial fluid?
we can clear that, but I just want to show you. Okay, excess
And
color.
what is interstitial fluid? Is that already, I mean, is that something we can separate out or is that part of the whole thing already kind of?
Well, there is the interstitium, which is
Because, I noticed when
like
I pee, my pee, I get the same bubbles in my pee now that I get when I do a foot detox and it's bubbling all out. It looks the same. Like my pee bubbles like crazy now.
um
And it looks like the same kind of bubbles that, like I said, like the same kind of bubbles that are coming out. It's like my
that's
interstitial.
usually, I mean, that's always going to be basically a protein problem. So either
Oh,
one of two things is happening. Either you're eating too much. Well, there's a couple things. you're either eating too much, the sources that you're eating are not really compatible, or you're not able to break it down or assimilate it, or basically you just have poor enzymatic activity. And
We know I'm inducing enzymatic activity, right?
yes, but taking are you taking any digestive enzymes when you eat? I
No, I'm
know
just taking just the
you're
nattokinase, the two
you're taking
nutraceuticals.
but you're taking those on an empty stomach, right? Okay. So
Well, yeah, away from food.
what you're gonna need, and maybe hydrochloric, maybe hydrochloric acid's the right way to go or whatever, but you need basically essentially food enzymes for when you eat. The ones,
Like a
well,
probiotic,
if
maybe.
you were to do Nature Sunshine, the best one for you is going to be the PDA. Basically, think of it as protein digestion aid. Okay,
Okay.
PDA. That's the one that's going to best help you break down meats.
Yeah, I need a job because I literally would probably buy everything from Nature Sunshine. I could get lost on that website.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're really, I mean, oh, I keep having people just forever because so many people get turned off by their model. And I'm like, but you don't understand. They have the best product,
Right. You just found it. Yeah, you just found it. So pay for it now and get it.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they really
that's mine.
do. I mean, they really do have excellent, excellent products. And
I didn't even
most of the time they beat out, like, my practitioner only stuff that are usually more expensive, not always, but um I mean, they really do have awesome, awesome products. Okay, so this is just to show you the color excess. So this comes up now. You can have either a color deficiency or a color excess, and it all basically gets boiled down to.
Are you gonna send this to me or will I see this?
No, I'm just explaining to you because we
Oh, okay.
were talking about the methylene blue and why. So it came up that I had an indigo color excess after I was taking methylene blue. So either I was taking too much or whatever, but it just got to the point where, and I was doing so many other things too, that it was like, maybe I'm just doing too much.
Interesting
And,
stuff.
so that's one of the reasons why I kind of had. But the big thing is it gives me a Smurf tongue. Sometimes it can stain my teeth if my teeth aren't clean enough. And then I have to suck it down with the straw. And it's not too bad to drink, but it's not the most pleasant. And I'm like, does anybody have methylene blue capsules? I mean, that would be,
You can get it off of Amazon pretty easy, right?
so I just, well,
Can't
that
you get
is
it off
where
of
I
Amazon?
got it.
Okay, okay.
So, it was more like I don't want to just be running around with all of this evidence that I'm like taking this blue stuff. And then when it came up as I had a color excess, that was kind of like, okay, perhaps, I need to dig in a little bit deeper. So that's kind
Holy
of where
cow.
that was. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to basically realign your fascia.
The Faja. The Faja. Do you like Austin Powers? No,
What's
no,
that?
no. You don't know that line. The Faja.
What is it from?
Austin Powers. The Faja.
I don't
Faja.
know. I don't know
I'll
the
have to.
context of it.
It's too
Which
bad. Shoot.
one? Which
I
one? I
thought
mean,
that was
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen them all, like probably
gold
multiple
member.
times.
It's gold member.
Okay.
Oh, the gold.
Uh,
The Faja.
any other
Remember?
association with the excessive?
Gold member.
Okay, so
Oh, the Faja. Look, my yoo-hoo is covered in gold.
Okay, that has to be um
Gold member.
gold member. Okay, yeah. I was like,
Money?
oh, that's fat bastard, but it's not. It's just
Oh,
okay.
so fat and happy. Laying here twisting my titties on the bed with that big turkey leg. I'm so fat and sexy. Ooh, I'm dead sexy.
Okay.
Let me give you 2 turkey legs, one for each nipple.
Okay, stop. Ah.
With the
Oh,
grease all
visual,
over his
visual.
face and
Okay,
shit. Oh my God, that was a disgusting character. That was one of his better ones, though.
where, okay,
I'm
that
dead sexy.
is free radicals, is that last association of the energy of virus? No, so we are on
I'm fat because I eat, and I eat because I'm fat.
C.
It's a vicious cycle.
Left, right, 1, 2, misalignment left, 1, 2, alignment, misalignment left, 2, 3. How did I know that was going to be the case? You were just talking about foamy, bubbly urine. So yeah, that's basically, is it just one, both kidneys? Anything else to know? Association? Of course there is, because, oops.
Because I know what? Because I know.
Okay. Let's associate it back to home. Left, 1, 2, circular system. Left, right, 1, 2. We're in a gland. Down. Left, right, 1, 2. Okay.
What?
Okay, this is an imbalance. Imbalance.
Hey, where's your bed? You want to get your bed right there so you can lay in the sun? You want to lay in the sun?
Okay.
I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
1.
Oh, is there another association? Nope.
Okay, I'm back with you. Go ahead.
Okay. So you have an imbalance in the epididymis, which is basically the back side of each testicle where it basically where the sperm collects. So, and it's like it's coming across as it's imbalanced, which is usually meaning it's energetic in nature. So it's more like the informational versus like a misalignment, which is more of like an actual physical thing.
Okay.
So there's no other associations or like um, anything else to know or do there. So I'm just going to correct
I
that
don't.
imbalance.
I haven't noticed any discomfort in the old nut sack, but
Okay,
yeah.
good, because a lot of times it can be painful. Usually
That would be.
I think that's more if it's like a physical thing, because if it was a misalignment, usually there's kind of a like a kink in it or something, like where it's kind of twisted up or like kind of anatomically like in the wrong position.
Okay.
This this is more like energetic, so it's more the information flow.
Gotcha.
Um, is there anything else associated with those misaligned kidneys? There is. Okay. Two circuits and systems. Home. Okay. Left 1, left, 1, 2, 3, left, left, right. Okay, we've got mental memory. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to read some of this to you because this is kind of, I think, where you are. A memory field is simply the energy of memories stored in the energy field. It can develop from events that are troubling and difficult to move past, which, obviously is very much where you are because you're like, I've been damaged. I don't know, like, and that's just kind of on a loop for you. You're, kind of, how do I get past this? How do I, what do I do from here? It's created like this whole thing for your work, right? Like you can't even like, I know too much. I mean, you've even said it how many
Yeah.
times on this,
The clock is
you know,
ticking, and I want to know how much time is
right,
left, right?
right.
They just
So,
increased it by exponentially.
right.
So, well, it's not unreasonable to want to try to find out how much
Right.
time.
No, I understand that. Um,
Oh yeah,
so
that's what I'm thinking. Can
is there,
somebody give me a little
is there
plan here,
anything
a little
else we need
layout?
to
That's all I'm
know?
asking for.
Because is it associated with the life event of, being coerced and kind of forced into the COVID? Yeah. So,
Forced better
like
condition.
that stuff is on a loop. Like they did this to me, I had no control. I like, all of that, stuff on a loop. So, um,
Now we have to kill them. No, I'm just kidding.
that's a little above our pay grade, but
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave
it
that
is
to you.
definitely within my purview to expose their you know, the things that they're doing on
Yeah.
a regular and
Oh
consistent
yeah.
basis.
I got no problem sharing that
Okay.
information. I
Um,
started sharing shit on Twitter again today. I told you that, right?
is there any other association with that mental memory? No. Okay. So we're just gonna
Going all in too. I don't
we're
give a
just gonna
fuck.
clear out all of that memory, mental memory, just all that crap associated there. Okay.
I think I'm gonna go premium. Are you premium on X?
No.
Okay.
Is there any other association with those misaligned kidneys? No. Okay, so those are ready to be realigned. Okay. Okay, let's realign those kidneys, both.
Tell me something good.
Some healing energy there.
Bring it to me.
In and out.
I'm receiving it.
Can you feel it? Some people are very
I could feel it
sensitive.
a little bit more earlier. I think it's a little delayed response, but yeah, I could feel a little bit. I felt it more earlier
Okay.
on the first go around. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think, yeah, it might have been because you had you had some misalignments. I mean, the kidneys were misaligned too. A lot of times those more physical things will, you can have shifts of, sometimes you get, just all kinds of things like even pains, pulling, like energetic feelings, um, just all kinds of, weird responses. Some people are really
Okay.
sensitive and other people,
Interesting.
don't really feel much. They just like notice the benefits, after the fact, oh, I'm sleeping better. Look at that. Like, whatever they're working on. So,
Yeah.
all right. Are we ready to clear out that energy of the fungus. No, so there's another association. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we're kind of on a new thread of the new thread. What? Okay, so this one left, right, one, back to pathogen, left, right, another energy, right, two, got it. Energy, fungus. Is there anything else to know? Is there an association? There is. 2D. Left, one, back to energy, left, right, one, two. You have an emotional energy, left, right. You have compound, left, right. More than two, two.
Common emotional compound.
So, emotional compounds are just two different emotions that are like a perfect match for the specific energy of what got trapped.
Gotcha.
And in your case, there's two, so you can think of it as like colors blending together to make like, yellow
Like
and blue
red
making
and blue
green,
make green, right?
whatever. So
then you have to go down the green path, or how does that work actually?
well, I'll just give me a second and I'll tell you what emotions are involved in and what else we might need to know. Okay, is the first one row 1, 2, row 2, is it A, B, 1, we have 2B1 as the first one, yep, and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, A1, okay, both of these correct. Okay, we have, let's see, 2B1 is failure.
Yeah.
5A is one is blaming. Okay. I assume all of this is in direct correlation with our goals. Yes. So basically, failure is, maybe failure that you couldn't prevent it, or, you had no choice. It's out of your hands. And then the blaming is, how dare you, what'd you do? Like, it was y'all's fault. Like I couldn't help, so it's like the combination of these two things that is like the exact
Wanna
kind of
fuck on me?
match
You
for,
wanna fuck on me?
right. So this is very much in line with your story, right? And then to go through all of that and then be unemployed now anyway has to be just super ridiculous too, right?
Well, certainly not in this. I don't think I can go back to sitting in front of 4G
Well,
base stations every day.
yeah, right. Now, yeah, that's a whole other, ball of wax too. So,
Right.
okay, is there anything else we need to know about this? No. And the reason why we don't is because we understand that these emotions are directly related to our goals. They're not always. So if they weren't,
Yeah.
probably have to dig in a little bit deeper. But for now, we're just going to clear out this emotional compound of this failure and the blaming.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay, so is there anything else we need
Down
to
on the face.
know or do or related to the energy of the fungus? No, so we're ready to clear that.
There's a fungus among us.
So we're clearing out the energy of fungus. And see, energy of virus, energy of fungus, had the energy of bacteria, and all that related to the microbiome. I'm thinking all of that, you know, it's kind of by design, maybe. Okay, where am I? Okay, is there any other association with that energy of virus, the COVID-19? No. Okay, so we're finally able to clear that out. Okay, so let's get rid of that energy of the COVID-19 virus. Okay, let's reset the immune system entirely. Let's open up those detox pathways, eliminative pathways. Okay. Okay, is there anything else associated with that microbiome? Okay, so we're able to reset that. All right, we're just clearing out that imbalance or misalignment in the microbiome. Okay, let's give it a little boost of energy.
Release that energy. Release that energy.
Okay,
Okay with me.
is there anything else we need to know or do? Find any associations with the energy of the parasite? No. Okay, so we're ready to clear that out. All right, let's clear out that energy of the parasite. Okay.
2 years, 3 years. We're what?
Reset.
8 months away from an election.
Okay.
The fuck was that?
Boost. That was a big one. Okay. I assume is that all we can do for today? Yeah, I assume there's more to be done in this area. Yep. Was all of this related primarily to the first thread for the actual detoxing? Yep. Okay. So, and I kind of figured that because that last one got me in the nose.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm itchy now. Are you itchy?
Oh, interesting.
That's really weird. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. That's
Huh, that's
interesting.
trippy.
That is. Like,
Identify.
um, I mean the
Hold on.
yawning,
I can still hear you. I'm just gonna let me grab a battery. Keep talking.
that's that's just interesting. Like now, I mean literally my nose is all itchy. Okay, how much time will we need in between? Do we need more than a few days? A week? A week is good. Yeah. Okay. Um, so Paul, you really need like a week kind of detoxing and stuff from this before we move on to another session.
So
Um,
you said we're gonna do something. Uh-oh. They're coming with the chemtrails. Uh-oh. There's a there's a jet coming. Oh, well, let's see. Yeah, those look like chemtrails. Yep, they're chemtrailing me. Coming coming almost directly over my house. Right into the sun. Look at that. These motherfuckers. Sorry.
all right.
They seem to have taken an active interest in this area for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, those don't dissipate. They just sit there. They just stay. They just don't dissipate. Oh, and they're running.
Do you know,
Oh, they're running parallel streams at different parallels on the. Oh yeah, you can see
are
them.
they
They're running across.
single? Are they like smaller
This one's going right over
single
my house.
props? Or
And it
are
is
they like
spraying like a
commercial jets?
motherfucker. Look at this. No, it's not a
Are,
commercial jet. It's flying over at high altitude, and
okay,
jet contrails would dissipate. Look at
then
this. It's going
it
right over me.
it might not even be just nanotech then, because
Okay, let me switch
I'm telling
videos.
you,
Hold on.
they're dumping biologicals.
Okay,
I don't
let me.
I you know
Where's my camera? Let me
I don't
switch
know if
cameras. Can you see
it's
my back camera now?
what's that?
Can you see my back camera?
Yeah, I mean I can see you. It's a little smaller. Did I lose you? Did I lose you? Probably. Paul?
What's showing? My.
Okay, there you are.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the only thing about you having your Wi-Fi turned down. Okay, that's interesting. Because we're all, and he's gone entirely. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's reconnected. Oh.
you switched devices. Okay.
No, I just I was trying to switch to my back camera, but no, you know what? It dissipated. Okay, I'm not freaking out anymore. Okay, that's good. It was just a high altitude passover, but yeah, that's good. It didn't look like it was dissipating at all. All right, we're okay. We're safe. I was gonna have to
Yeah,
close the
because
window.
I've honestly come to believe that when they're using the single prop planes, they're putting out biological things.
This was a high altitude
Like it's
flight. This was
like
yeah.
the large commercial stuff, they're putting graphene oxide and other nanometals inside jet fuel. So
Okay.
all of the commercial flights, they all have nanotech.
I've been getting hit from every possible angle as hard as anybody possibly could, is really what it boils down to. Right. Not only am I flying in airplanes every week, right, pretty much constantly, but I'm also irradiating myself when I'm not in the airplane, right? So I think I'm an extreme case, probably. Lovely.
Okay, I'm gonna quit sharing my.
Oh, you're looking at the back cam. Okay, hold on. Let's switch cameras. Boom. All right, there I is. Look at how
Why do
ugly.
I have a?
Look at how ugly I is.
Okay, there we go. It's
Ooh,
like,
it's
what
sunny
kind of
out.
crazy view do I have on here? That
You're looking at my courtyard, yeah.
um, no, I meant on my screen because
Oh,
all I could
oh yeah.
see
You're
is
like, what the
you, and you were still like itty bitty, and I'm like, okay, why am I not seeing both of us? And now that I'm not sharing my screen, um, so to just kind of recap what we worked on, we realigned that penetrating meridian, which is um,
see my foot?
associated with mainly your circulatory system and circulation, um, heart, liver, digestion. Um, and then we cleared out an energy of bacteria that was associated with the misaligned gallbladder, that was associated with basically some toxic foods, because multiple types of toxic food. Imagine that.
You
um,
got to eat something. I'm starving right now, man. I'm hungry all the time.
and I'm wondering if, they're not using like piggybacking the stuff in the vaccines with stuff that they know they've already put in the foods.
Yeah, we know that they are.
Like those are what's activating them. You know what I mean? Um, that's really interesting. That's a really
Totally. I mean, it's a
interesting,
compound effect, right? And then the
right?
water. I
Yeah.
mean, Darla, when I clean out, I told Darren, I said, don't be fooled by the fact that your distiller doesn't look like it has stuff in it. I said, that's the most dangerous time. When your distiller looks like it has nothing in it, that's when it's the worst. Put on gloves because you're basically getting all that. What is that? Tetrazine or whatever it is that they put in there. That fucking shit that turns frogs into gays, right? Male frogs into female frogs and shit. They're putting all that, excuse me, they're putting all that crap in the water. What's going on? I don't know. But
That's
anyway,
interesting.
when I clean
Are
mine
there,
out, I put on plastic gloves and I get in there with the paper towels. And when I'm wiping the sides, I can feel it. It's like a little slimy, you can feel the chemicals against the walls. And that's when you got to get the citric acid and put a little in there and break that stuff down because it just sticks all those chemicals and shit that they're putting in the water. It all gets, it's left as distillate.
right.
So
Oh,
I told him, I said, that's when it's
speaking
the
of which,
most,
because
when you can actually see the shit when you wipe it and there's little dirt and stuff. I mean, that's great because it's visual, but it's the stuff you can't see that you're really worried about.
right, for sure. More the stuff you can't see, but you can feel.
And you can feel it when you get on the
As
sides and you start
those
wiping.
are,
It'll be
yeah, I
like
mean,
this
those
little,
are like the hydrogels and the like what I'm
exactly.
like,
That's all that shit.
what is
Yeah.
it? I mean, the plasticized, I mean, what, yeah, what is it exactly? And
We
speaking of
should put it
that,
on micro.
so
We
your
should.
homework is for you
Mhm.
to look into sodium citrate, um, because I think that is going to be my alternative to methylene blue, and I'm gonna compare the two.
Okay.
I'll probably muscle test out which one. Um, but the interesting thing about, so the sodium citrate, when I was just like, oh, this is interesting, and who's somebody's Substack, not Dr. Anna's. I think it was Nixon's.
Did you watch JW's YouTube video yesterday?
No,
You
I'm
gotta
behind
fire it
on
up
him
right
for a
now. Put
couple
it
of
on
days.
screen. Oh my God, I'll watch it with you. Fire it up. It's crazy.
Do you have it handy?
I could if you just go to YouTube and then go to JW's channel, it'll come right up. It was posted yesterday.
Uh,
Na 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 na. Whoa. Na 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 na.
JW. Do you know his actual?
Yeah, I
Because
could totally.
they're not gonna make it easy for me to find
They're
him.
not promoting it. Oh,
They're not
I don't even
promoting.
know about it. Let me go to me. So me.
Um,
Go to my
oh, it's
history.
JWTV, right?
Yeah, that's
JWTV.
it. JWTV. Yep.
Um,
Arm all immigrants. Arm all immigrants. That was crazy too. ATF just announced. Yeah, arm all immigrants. What the fuck?
okay, let's see.
Jeffrey Epstein. I've
No,
been watching
why are these
The
not in?
Epstein docu series on.
Why-
Where is it?
No, because what the hell? I know this is
Folder.
not right.
What do you
Because
mean?
it's telling me right now, I am on his videos on JWTV,
Mm-hmm.
and I clicked on latest, and it's telling me his latest was 1 month ago,
Oh yeah, that's bullshit.
right?
That's total
Because
bullshit.
I have a couple.
Put it down.
Does he have two channels?
It's not showing up in my history.
Hang on. I must investigate. Oh no, that's the Q one. How do you keep wait? You had a burger for lunch and
have found that they've released something that is showing up in people's bodies all over.
okay, I mean, this one says, oh, what in the hell? I am so confused. This is really interesting because I mean, maybe we are just seeing his oh, you know what? Let me do it this way. If you have access to it or whatever, can you send it to me? Because I'm wondering if maybe, oh, those are live. Maybe those are put in a different place or something. Or it might be that like we subscribe to him, so we're getting his we're getting we're getting access to stuff that isn't public. You know what I mean? You're muted.
Whoops, yeah, you're getting subscription stuff. Sorry. How did that happen? I must have touched it by accident. You're a
No,
subscriber to somebody's Substack?
no, I'm talking about JWTV.
Oh.
Because that must be a private video or something. Because when I go to his main channel, I can't find it.
Yeah, they took it down. Is he on Rumble? Check on Rumble.
No, I don't think that's true because I have one
What about
that shows, oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it puts his streamed stuff in a different location or something. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Let me see. Okay, that's what it is.
Got it?
So, okay. Because I'm like, I know that's not true. So I guess it has like his official videos and then the videos that he live streams or whatever.
Did you find it?
Just legal disclaimer. It's legal where he's doing it.
Oh yeah. Sorry. The great state of Nevada.
Um is it? I don't know. I really don't like
It
that
is.
place. I hate the energy there. I really do. I really
What about out here?
do.
You didn't feel that out at my place, right?
What's that?
Not at my place.
I mean, just in general, that whole city just feels like, you know,
It's true. It's true. It's all true.
so
Yep. We got the
you
underground
know,
tunnels. We got
it
Area
feels to
51.
me like energetically of like how like a bowling alley or a bar smells late at night, you know, like it just desperate and seedy and like
Dirty and rotten beer
dirty.
smell on the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
it just feels so bad to me. And Darren keeps like, "Oh, mom, we'll move out to the view," and I'm like, "Oh no, I just, oh, just not my thing, not my thing." Okay, so am I looking for the one from 20 hours ago? Is that
That sounds about right. Yeah. What does it say? What's
because there's alert nationwide threat
Yeah. 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 Look
plan?
at that one. Check that one out. Throw that one on screen.
Okay,
You know what, Mark?
share my screen.
This food saved America during the Great Depression.
Okay.
There you go. There we go. Okay, let's listen.
Listen, they got a plan within a plan that I'm about to show you. Okay. And this plan basically starts from them bringing it out and saying, like, oh, well, this huge threat is coming. And it's the part because some of their agenda has technically failed. And the parts of the agenda that has failed has to do with the UN's plan for the World Economic Forum. They have to basically deviate from the plan that they originally had because JP Morgan Chase BlackRock has dropped out of a massive UN climate alliance. So this just means that that agenda is totally failing. This climate crap is totally failing. They've pulled the funds from there. And we just talked about how recently they dropped.
What a 1.25.
Everybody here was giving their comments on what they felt. So that's a first-hand report.
What's that?
Nobody should miss it.
1.25.
Yeah, go and check it out.
It's too fast for you.
Yeah.
Imagine that, Mr. Like token on my.
But we want to look into the plan that goes deeper here.
Okay.
But let's look at the next layer of it first.
So don't have a half an hour right now. I got some deadlines and I haven't even eaten yet. So
let's finish this quick first segment. Yeah, I'm starving. I haven't eaten either. But yeah, finish this first piece here.
Okay, so all right.
Because you had Klaus Schwab coming out before we get into that. Klaus Schwab came out and said, well, we're transitioning into an intelligent age. You know, he's basically came out and said that at the 2024 government summit. This symbolizes what they're about to do. This is why they need a civil war phase. That's why they need everything. So him saying that, and then remember, in April, we're gonna have this solar eclipse. And it's gonna X marks the spot because if you calculate what happened in 2017 and then April 2024, X marks the spot. Not only are they gonna do that, in April, they're gonna unleash the human brain and matrix AI system. And basically this is the one that has a hybrid human brain inside of it, April 2024. So with the solar eclipse in hand, that means that they're really symbolically about to try something different, a big shift. Thank you. Adam says, JW is a man with their plan. What up, Floyd? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We've got everything detailed here. They even admit further that, talking about AI could help US and China cool off, says experts. So this is clearly showing you where the next step is. When I was telling y'all, I said, a civil war is what they need to push us into the technological dictatorship. And they're talking about, you don't see robot security guards in stores, get ready, you know. And then we got like transhumanist people fighting for their freedom and their rights. Dude got a freaking microphone pointing out of his dome. Okay. So they talking about this though for the national security threat. They saying, well, we've been looking at
thank you.
And there's something deployed up there. And it looked like Russia wants to deploy nuclear weapons in space to destroy Western satellites. Okay, so what they're talking about technically is a laser-based weapon system. That's what they're talking about. So now they've just admitted kind of what their next move to potentially portray is. So one, check it out, y'all. One, they just had to drop something to make everybody sick, and we talked about that. We're going to get to some stuff also here that is in the food supply that you need to know about that's happening as well. This could be definitely affecting. They just said that there's something in the atmosphere deployed. This is the national security threat, supposedly. The fact that they say that, though, it just reminds me of what just happened to Chile. They've done their beta test on California. They've done their beta test on Maui. They've done their beta test basically all over. They were doing the beta test direct energy weapons everywhere. So now they feel like there's a wider cause for this. So I want to actually play the clip, though, of what happened in Chile. As a matter of fact, we were talking about the AI and everything else. It's funny because they went out, the guy goes out, he has a robot, he goes to try to talk to homeless people. But the homeless people wasn't having it. The homeless dude actually, as a matter of fact, wasn't having it. Check this video out right here. Audience, set it free in public. You know what I mean, man? He's a robot out here, but anyway, that's just the beginning of it, though. Like, that was a weak little robot. And they pull out the other ones, transhumanists and everything else is going to be totally freaking different. So, again,
way to go, all Kung Fu Panda.
Well received. What do you say? Yeah.
Also, in the live chat, like I did every TV, as we expose the agendas coming. So let's read you into what they said about this national security threat. They're like, it's classified, all this stuff. A cryptic request to declassify sensitive information regarding the national security threat set Washington abuzz on Wednesday after the leader of House Intelligence Committee released a vague statement that raised more questions than answers.
Everybody's freaking out about this.
Without offering any detailed explanation, today House Permanent Selection Committee and Intelligence made available all members of Congress concerning a serious national security threat on President Biden declassify all information relating to this threat so that Congress and administration are allowed to openly discuss actions necessary to respond to this threat, the House Intelligence Committee said. Yeah, to respond to this threat that we are creating, basically they could be the ones false flagging the whole scenario. So you had the sheriff come out. Now you got them coming out, national security threat, everybody, oh my God. And then after that, you got them also basically projecting that something's in the atmosphere that they want to use to destroy things. So we'll go into that really quick here and show these how they did Chile. let's look at that really quick, just to remind you that they did a beta test right before they said all this, and then what people did after that really shows you what we should be doing. Check this out, though.
Gee, that looks a lot like Maui.
Wow.
Coming to a city near you.
Yeah, I mean, underground bunkers, that's, I mean, I told Darren that's,
Shoot them out there.
We gotta get some land. We gotta start getting underground.
The people after that, though, and then like in Chile, the dude gets out there and they show the video and this came out where he starts painting his roof blue.
Look at that chili being burned out with dudes, man. Except the blue stuff. We all gotta paint our. You notice Epstein's every building on Epstein's island was painted with a blue roof.
are you serious?
Yeah. I
Interesting.
was just watching the Epstein documentary on Netflix. I just started it last night. I'm 3 episodes in. I'm on episode 4. But yeah, all of his roofs were all painted blue. And he had a blue and white temple up on the, up on the mountain there that was kind of like, I think that has an underground access to it, right? For Ghislaine's submarines. Because, she was the queen of the underwater society, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, and that is what they're gonna do. I mean, that
Yeah.
is how they're gonna travel and get around. That's the reason why they had the seizure of Hawaii.
Right.
Or
It's an experimental run. They're trying to clear out space. They're trying to make room
Yep.
that, Oprah's got to have on on her big, she just finished her big underground bunker.
Yeah, and they're
Zuckerberg's
gonna,
building
I mean, they're gonna connect up,
Mhm.
everybody's houses and everybody's bunkers and everything underground.
Right.
And, they'll have access from the, from the submarines, and that's how they'll get around worldwide while they're planning on,
Getting us to Mars. Yeah. Because that's looking like the only possible answer. Like there was this picture of not Neil Armstrong, but the other guy. Oh God, what was his name? I can't remember. He was the other astronaut and he was wearing a t-shirt that said "Get to Mars fast." What was his name? Oh, the other guy. Oh, I can't remember. Buzz Aldrin.
well, I mean, with all of the, alien beings or whatever, like
Well, they're
the
subterranean,
demons,
right?
I don't know. I mean,
Wait.
no.
Dulce, New Mexico, the Dulce underground base. Okay, Dulce's real close by. Isn't that like one of the biggest? Isn't Dulce like known to have extraterrestrial? They got their own floor that they dedicated to ETs. They live on their own floor. They're one
Yeah.
floor below where the humans cohabit. Yeah. Did you see
Well,
the
I
layout
mean,
of the Dulce base with all the
I
different?
don't know. They're demons,
Did you see
but
it?
they're,
Oh,
I
you
mean,
gotta see that.
those are the same things. That's what people don't like, I mean, to me, I don't even differentiate it anymore
Yeah.
because they're all, I mean, that is the same thing. Synonymous
Yep.
terms. Like if you're reading from the Bible, it's going to call them as angels and demons.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
But
Continue
that's
the
no
video.
different than extraterrestrial. I mean, basically, if it's a friendly ET versus,
Those that are here to
to
get their body count. Yeah.
right. How does Jesus phrase it? Those that are here to rob, kill, and destroy.
Right. Rob, kill, and destroy. There you go. All right, let's continue. Let's see what we can. So look at
All right.
this is
I
blue.
still don't
What's he
have
gonna
time
show?
for this.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you go.
I mean, you've seen it, and
Yeah, you should. I
all
mean,
of
it's
that.
just. Can you believe what's going on right now? You just got to stay up on some of this stuff. I know you're trying to run a business, but don't forget the world is collapsing all around us. We're
Oh,
in,
well, that's the stuff I do at night in between.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, hit me up for
we
another
kind
session
of
tonight.
like,
Maybe we'll record a session tonight, just on all this stuff. We'll just separate the two.
yeah. Okay, good. So keep this link handy and the
Keep the what?
password, the link
Okay.
to the
Okay.
Zoom. So I mean, we should just be able to, like, that's my particular ID when I'm on Zoom, and
This is me.
So
Is
if I
me.
go, hey, I'm live on Zoom, if you want to like join me or whatever, you can
Yeah, shoot me a
get in.
text, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at least
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how it's set up. So it should work.
Awesome.
So
All
okay.
right, let's get on with our day then.
Okay. We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
Bye.
Darla. I appreciate it. And will I get any more follow-up on this session, or is this kind of it, or just what are we doing? What's the next step?
So you like a week from now will be good for your follow-up session and to do some more energy work.
Okay.
Probably later today, maybe tomorrow, I will send you the report that has a little more detail
Okay.
and all that. And you can just, let me know you have any questions or concerns or, weird stuff happens or whatever. It's usually pretty straightforward. Just make sure you're hydrating well. I mean, all the things that you're doing anyway, just,
Yeah, I drink peppermint tea almost all day. I have a couple cups of coffee in the morning now because I'm back on the caffeine. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I got myself a big thing of organic peppermint tea, so I
Hang
got the
in
tea
there,
ball going,
and
and I just
I know
distilled
we'll talk
water.
soon.
All
Okay.
right, that sounds good.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.